Hello and welcome to the show. We are back on Forza Horizon 4 tackling another team adventure, this time up in A-Class but with vehicles that must be front-wheel drive. Now these team adventures comprise of many different surfaces to run on, from dirt, cross-country and tarmac. So, choice of car, very important. And it is a interesting selection of vehicles that we have. Someone's got a 2CV. They can be quite fast. We laugh at the 2CVs. They can actually be bloody fast. We've seen them do well in these team adventures so far, actually. Or they can do. Of course, you build a specialist car to deal with one particular type of surface. You'll be quick there, but may well struggle elsewhere. You build a more overall car, which I think most people will probably have done. Certainly up in A-Class, you have a little bit more PI to play with. Most of these cars will have started off, I mean, with the exception of the kind of more modern Civics, I don't think we've got the front-wheel drive Focus in here, but with a few exceptions, most cars will have started fairly low down in PI, so plenty of upgrades, plenty of room for parts on the car. Rally tyres is a pretty big must with these up in A-Class and front-wheel drive. Otherwise, you are going to have a really bad time in the mud, especially here at the Mud Kickers 4x4. I think it's 4x4 Park is its official name. We'll go around the outside of our teammate. Got to try and chase down a Fiesta ST. I am driving the VR6 Golf for reasons of I've never used it before. It looked fun. Basically, that's it. I don't remember when I got this car, where I got this car from, so I figured I would give it a little bit of a try. I'm not going to find a way past the Fiesta here. Looks like I'm a little bit better handling. The Ford has me in terms of straight line speed. Good news for Red Team is overall we are actually winning as things stand, but things can change very quickly. The midfield battle can be immensely important in some of these, almost as much or as important as the battle at the front. Everyone knows you avoid jumping into the water if you can help it. I think maybe the Fiesta's a little better than me on the tarmac. I'm a little bit better at finding speed out in the mud. I can get going a little bit better, but can I find a way past? That is the question. We give a little bit of a bump through there. Not really much chance for overtaking. Likewise, around the outside there is not going to happen. I have got a little bit more grip through these corners than the Ford, but I cannot quite utilise it yet. We've got a decent number of laps to make our way up through the order. Okay, we are. I think we're pulling away from the car in second. Are we going to get... Oh, there's some... It's not quite oversteer. There's not quite oversteer from the Golf. It just got a bit light at the rear. I still cannot quite draw alongside. I thought I might have got that then, but no, the Fiesta did a very good job of keeping that one out of trouble. Through the water we go. There's really only one line through that part. If I can get through, I think I can run away a little bit from that Ford. This might be the opportunity. We will get to the... Oh, I'm in the wrong gear a little bit there. We get to the inside through one part. I apologise. I had to dive a bit of a wonky angle because I was worried about missing the checkpoint, but we're on the outside for the next. Oh, there was almost a gap. We almost got the overlap. Couldn't quite make it work though. We're going to go onto the back straight in basically the same position we have been every time so far. That was a little bit of a dive across the grass. That's cost me a lot of time actually, that dive across the grass. The Ford's got a bit of a breakaway. That will not do. That will not do. Car in third is sitting at a fairly comfortable gap. I think I am better on the dirt here. We're better into turn one. We've closed up a lot of that gap that the Fiesta gained on us. Quite long gear ratios in the Golf. And this car's putting out 400 and something horsepower. It's pretty powerful for a front-wheel drive. Not going to lie, there's quite a lot of power for a front-wheel drive A-Class car. Doesn't handle too badly, although in general the front-wheel drives on Horizon 4 haven't been too bad. Hell, we put 1,500 horsepower through the front wheels of a limo, and that did remarkably well. I'm not close enough here to do anything. Oh, if anything, got a bit of understeer coming out of there. That was a little scruffy by me. Less than ideal. Let's not play too much with the fence. Yeah, so we are a slightly better position than we were last lap where we lost all that time, but we're not close enough to have an attack anywhere here, sadly. Blue team's other cars struggling more in this particular race. Can we have a big look around the outside? No, it was too late on the brakes that time. Got a little bit cocky, a little bit carried away. We are now running out of laps. Been trying all sorts of different things. I've actually got the turning a bit wiggly there. That's annoying. That's annoying. The Fiesta is holding their nerve. Just doing a good job, not making any mistakes that I can profit on. And just not quite. We've got a good run actually through all the water there. Third gear, very, very good. Very good gear in this Golf for that sort of bit of terrain. Maybe not so... Oh, no, it's working out here. Can I duck underneath? We've got an excellent drive. I'm right back there again. We're right back there giving the Ford the hurry up. Cannot find a way past. In fact, Red Team, you've done a remarkably good job of racking 4th to 8th position up. I mean, I'm trying to battle with these two blues. I might be the only red car on the podium. However, we've got so many of the other positions locked down that we will win on points, which is nice to see at least. Are we going to have to run it in? We're going to run it in high through there. Don't touch the water, but the Fiesta's too good. I think the Fiesta's actually got too far away. That run through the water did the Ford a world of good, it turns out. We are better on the landing of the jump. It's infuriating. I mean, lap times are going to go very, very close between the pair of us, I would imagine here. We are better in places. The Ford is better in places. I just have not been able to find a way to get past it. And as we come out onto this back straight, the Ford will have the acceleration to beat me, unless there is an uncharacteristic mistake, which there hasn't been so far all race. It's probably the closest I've been for a little while, but the Ford will hold us off. Good driving. Did everything I could. Did everything I could in that one, but it will be the Ford that claims victory. I will take second with the Golf, liking the Golf. Third, go to the Scirocco Clio in 4th on Red Team, and it's a good round in general for Red. Oh, we lose out the block. The Escort getting up into a 9th place. Oh no, maybe we got it back again. The Escort did get up briefly, lost it I think on the run to the line. Solid first round for us. Good first round for us. Pleased with my Golf. But who knows what's going to happen when we go to a different surface. So, our second race, we head to the Bamborough Castle circuit area. I thought that was Castle. It's actually Coast. I can read, honest. It's by the castle. Now, of course, this track, very, very different to where we just raced. There is less mud. There is less puddles, there's less off-roading. So if your car is more specialised, more designed and more happy to run on the tarmac, well, it may well do quite nicely at this track. I'm hoping my Golf is going to be fairly good here. I try to build my cars, when you're doing these, that 2CV looks like it's on some sort of race tyre, Forza Horizon tyre, which would probably explain why it was terrible in the mud park, but I would be scared about it here. Of course, rally tyres are fairly good on road. We proved it. Rally tyres are pretty good when it comes to the road, but they are never going to be anywhere near as good as full-on race tyres or the Forza Edition tyres, which are essentially full-on race tyres. What have we got going on? At the moment, it's very, very close between the teams, slightly in favour of blue. Although, if we can make any change, any small positional changes up here make a big difference to the overall. We're going to have not a big dive down here. It's good work from the Civics on... Are the Civics on my team? No, one of the Civics is... Oh, Clark, please tell me you got that checkpoint, because that was very close. We've snuck up the inside of somebody to gain a position. So that Fiesta at the front again is running away. No, this will not do. This will not do. I am giving chase with the Golf, although we might get stuck in a little battle down here. The Fiesta might have got... I mean, the Fiesta's kind of got the... big lead that was wanted. Oh, everyone got the checkpoint. Try not to crash into my own team. Oh, it's very busy. It's very... Oh, that curb's horrible. I do apologise to Civic teammate. Hit the curb and just got fired out wide. It's not really what you want to be doing. Oh, there's a little tag from an Escort, but that's fallen behind. It's shuffled out to be working in Red Team's favour again. Still pretty close. Still pretty close. I mean, if any... We saw this last week, but if anyone misses a checkpoint, it comes down to the final lap, you miss a checkpoint, it's easy to lose a stack of points and make big, big changes. This circuit, easier. Like the Mudkickers track, not too bad. You're unlikely to miss that many checkpoints. This circuit is considerably easier to make a mistake. Turn 1, turn 2 area is the most likely. I'm a little bit concerned about the speed of that Escort in terms of sort of top end. That's... maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. I was a little bit concerned after it, I think, came flying up to us last time. Well, last time it came to us straight, I saw the Escort approaching quickly, but maybe that was not so much the case. I do think the Fiesta at the front looks like it is got the better of me in the tarmac. I mean, I'm not running in entirely in clean air. However, Clio's not holding me up at the moment, and that Fiesta is gone. Fiesta's gone. So on the dirt, I think I've got the little bit better car in the Golf. On the tarmac, I would be Clio. Clio it is. Oh, I don't have my boop. I don't have my boop as an option on the... I haven't changed my... I need to sort out my chat things for the actual races. Yeah. See, I've caught you and I have now passed you. Do I have a... Oh, there we go. Probably shouldn't be taunting while racing, let's be honest. Especially when the Fiesta's a million miles ahead. However, with getting distractoed, don't get distractoed and miss a checkpoint like a muppet, because that would be easily done. Is much closer round now out on the tarmac. There are the blue cars in 4th and 5th. Oh, if we can keep them behind us, I think we're good. If we can keep them behind us, I think we are okay. But that Scirocco did look pretty decent. It's keeping up with us on the dirt. So if the Scirocco starts troubling the Clio, we might have trouble. That Fiesta is damn fast. Yeah, we fought a little bit, but that's a goner. Oh, we've dropped the Clio as well now. I think I'm in a fairly solid second place here, but we'll cross the area. I think we've had disconnection. I think we lost the 2CV. Oh dear, it's gone a bit wrong for our Clio. No, Clio! Clio's gone to the back. Crap. That's not good. I said about the checkpoints being a potential issue here. I did say about the checkpoints. They can be. All it takes is a little mistake. You overdrive the car. Hell, clipping a curb even can fire a car out wide, potentially. Oh, I mean, I've driven into that way too hard. Probably have the second best car out here in the tarmac. Can we get any... there's a group of red cars. 5th and 6th are not too far away from those blue cars. If there can be any last minute... There's nothing I can do here. I'm in no man's land. Even trying to slow down and back the blue cars up wouldn't be a good idea, because you're asking for trouble doing that. I need to be scoring the most amount of points I can for my team. We've just got to hope that one of those cars... I think it's a Civic or... I'm not actually sure what Stevie's in. I had a feeling it was a Scirocco of some sort. Oh, one of the Civics is got into the mix. Yes, go on Civic, get 3rd place. You can do it. Fend off the Escort. I've been far too busy watching behind and not paid attention to where on earth I was going. Oh no, the Civic's full. I don't know if the Civic's going to be able to keep hold of. I don't know if we're going to get enough points. Civic got 4th. Oh, the Scirocco fell to 6th, and I think that will be enough. It was all on that final lap. It was looking so good for Blue Team. That final lap came around. Scirocco got in trouble, dropped to 6th, and that gives us enough points. While, again, there will be 2 blue cars on the podium. I'll get another 2nd. We get enough points overall, only just, though. Only just. Our next race heads to Edinburgh, but it is not a straightforward street race. No, this is the cross-country circuit, which, while it will entail some tarmac roads, will also involve bouncing around across a few parks. Should be good for the Golf. I don't think it's going to be good as the Mud Kickers Park. I think that's where the Golf is probably strongest. However, here shouldn't be too bad. It's the Fiesta we've got to worry about. However, Fiesta's won twice. Red Team has still got two overall points. So if we can keep that up, that would be nice. Got a pretty good start from the Golf. So yeah, this bit is where we do have a little bit of tarmac running. We all then kind of dive through the buildings, off-roading. I'm kind of being a bit brave. I have done this circuit fairly recently, although that lamppost screwed us slightly. Blue have got a 1-2. This could be tough for us. They've got their 2 fastest cars, potential fastest cars anyway, certainly on this surface, out in front. It's down to me and Hyper to try and, well, score. It's actually looking very bad for us. I mean, this is only the first lap, of course, and points will change rapidly on the opening lap as everyone shuffles around. Considering 3 of our cars are down at the back, though, that's not a great sign for us. Oh, it's not. I was waiting for a big jump. I just saw the crest. I thought, oh, big air time, and then nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. Oh, I was trying to avoid that one, and that didn't work. But that's a mean monument, or I don't know what it is officially called, but it's mean. Whatever it is, roundabout. Don't hit that. Hey, Hyper's got to the lead at least. That's something. Still not going to be enough points for us. We've got way too many cars down at the back scoring nothing, which we need to try and change. Oh crap, there's cars behind me that I was not quite prepared for. Yeah, that Escort has got some good straight line speed if they can unleash it, but it's very, very difficult to unleash it out here. Oh, don't want to miss the checkpoint. Don't want to miss the checkpoint. We can boop the wall ever so slightly. That's fine. We can get away with that. Okay, they've been mixing up the points further down the order, which is good for us. We're getting closer. I need to catch up to this group, really. I need to join in the fun and games at the front. The Fiesta looks like it might try and take the lead away. Oh, I'm a long way back there. Very late on the brakes. Almost got it stopped. We did, as I said, we scraped the wall, sure, but we very nearly got that one slowed down in time, which gives me comfort in the braking abilities of my Volkswagen. If nothing else. My timing might not have been spot on with that. Oh, that's a horrible, nasty fence. And now we're back into the park area. Oh, we're still a few points down. We could do with somebody passing the Escort that's behind us. Oh, Hyper's had trouble somewhere. We need to not fight each other here, particularly, because we need to go chasing after, ideally, the Fiesta. Gave the Scirocco a little bit of a nudge. Not intentional. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can. My car has been okay here so far. We've recovered from clonking the roundabout, as everyone's made little mistakes. We passed that Scirocco. We're up to second. Come on, Clio. We need some Clio intervention in all of this, and we really need me to win. We can't let the Fiesta win everything. God damn it! Yeah, I can turn so much better on the dirt. I've got way more grip there. Might come in handy on the final lap. Maybe we can do a sneaky overtake somewhere. We can also have the advantage now of following the Fiesta through all the barriers. So they'll hit the barriers, clear them out of my way, don't slow me down. Okay. Maybe the brakes aren't as good in this as I thought they were. Maybe I'm just being a muppet. I thought I'd done that one cleverly. I'd done that one properly. But the answer to that was no. That's a little bit... I'm at a slightly wonky angle for following the Fiesta and taking out the stuff on my own. Right, onto the grass we go. Fiesta clips the fence ever so slightly. Taking out... that fence doesn't really slow you down. We are clear of the Scirocco. So when it comes to the off-road stuff, it really is me versus the Fiesta. I don't know if we missed a gear, possibly. In all of that, we came flying past either way. Must have been a missed shift. Or, yeah, like downshifted by accident. It's happened a fair few times. Or wanting me to be the ground sweeper, if you like, ground clearer. Even with me up at the front, I've missed a gear as well, not gone down. Oh, Fiesta's in a lot of trouble on the landing there. That's a front-wheel drive oversteering twitch moment, as we will regain our lead. We're fine, but even with me up at the front, it is not enough. It is just not enough points for us to take a victory. This is one of the downsides of Team Adventure if you do have a disconnection along the way, as you can't... I can only score 550 points in this, whereas the car behind me is scoring 500. I should be scoring 650, theoretically, but, you know, and that's, it is what it is. We are very close. We are very close to being able to win this. Clio's got up to third. We are now 50 points ahead. It is so close. I don't know what went on with the Fiesta. I think the Fiesta made a mistake through the first corner somewhere. Oh god, it's... yeah, one position is all... that's what matters. One position is going to make the difference here between winning the game and losing it. Blue team need that one position. Hell, blue team need that one position to take it to another round. We need it to win outright. I need to not make any silly mistakes. I mean, a missed checkpoint for me would be catastrophic. A missed checkpoint for anybody on red team would be catastrophic, because there's not enough time now to even recover anything, pretty much. Where is that Fiesta? I think the Fiesta's too far back. I don't think the Fiesta is going to trouble me, bar a silly mistake. To whether any of our other cars, whether... I don't know whether the Scirocco sat down in fourth is able to make a move to gain any sort of position. I can't see on the minimap, and I daren't try and look. I've just got to kind of focus on my own race here and hope. That's going to be another one. I don't think I've done that corner right once now. Bloody typical. Don't think I've got that corner right once. Oh, there we go. Fine around there. Bop our way through the fences. We have been doing this after the first lap where we went gallivanting off into the scenery. Everyone did, though. We haven't been getting that corner correct, at least. Oh, it's going to be really close, I fear. I fear we might be in trouble for third. The Clio's good, but I don't know if it's as good as the Scirocco. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Fight our way across there. Oh, we've got some more points. Someone further back gained some positions or made a mistake if it was a blue team car. That's good, because that would give us the required amount should there be any sort of shenanigans with fourth. We're going to jump our way down there. We have now got a little bit more of a comfortable margin in all of this. It's not going to be an entire whitewash of victories. Oh, for the Fiesta. The Golf has come good out at the cross-country park. We'll have to wait and see, of course, if we are going to round this game out here and see if we score enough points. It does look like we will. It does look like we will in the end. I think we had the better cars. We had the slightly better cars for the off-roading, while Blue Team may well have had the better cars for the tarmac. They just lost it on the final corner in the end, and that will be... I say that'll be game to us unless anything really drastic happens, but it would have to be immensely drastic on these final laps of 6th place finishes. In fact, that's it for that. Red team will take a whitewash in this one. It's a 3-0 victory. The front-wheel drive A-class. I was involved in 3 excellent races. I was involved in 3 excellent races. Fair bit. I say fair bit one-sided. We got quite lucky in the tarmac race. Hell, we got fairly lucky in that cross-country race. Could have got a lot worse. Could have got either way, really. But red team will take the victory.